Imagine if you believe that what you think affects where you end up in life. Just like how great leaders throughout history understood this. Every action you take is preceded by a thought. So if you keep thinking the same things, your brain wires itself accordingly. These thoughts become easier to think and produce feelings like guilt or happiness. Your body gets used to these feelings even if they're not good ones because they're familiar. Some people prefer sticking with what's familiar rather than taking a chance on something new. Most people don't realize that 95% of their thoughts are subconscious, meaning they're not even aware they're thinking them. To change, you first need to become aware of what you're thinking and then change it. But change can be uncomfortable. It's like lighting a match in the dark. You feel uneasy. It's easier to distract yourself with TV or your phone than face those feelings. However, change requires discomfort because you're stepping into the unknown. So what kind of thoughts do you want to focus on? Your attention shapes your brain's wiring, reshaping it. Many wait for life to change so they can feel grateful or abundant, but it's the wrong way around. You have to feel abundance first to create it. Your emotions signal your genes, which dictate how your body functions. By generating positive emotions daily, you're teaching your body what your future will feel like. This helps your body live in that future reality now. If you become familiar with gratitude, abundance, and freedom, generating those positive feelings daily, you'll start feeling like your future has already happened. You'll no longer be searching for it because you'll feel like you're already there. This transformation means leaving behind lack, guilt, and emptiness. Your personality is like a mix of how you think, act, and feel. It's closely tied to your life, your personal reality. So if you want to change your life, you have to change your personality. To do that, you need to become aware of your unconscious thoughts and pay attention to how you behave and feel. Some people live with guilt without realizing it because it feels normal to them. When you start noticing these things, you can see yourself more objectively. Making small changes in your thoughts should lead to new choices, behaviors, experiences, and emotions. These new emotions teach your body what your mind already knows. Strong emotions from events in your life can get you stuck, making you focus on the external cause. Your brain forms memories based on these strong emotional events, shaping your responses in the future. As humans, we have the ability to make thoughts seem more real than anything else. This is why placebos work. They tap into our conditioning, expectations, and the meaning we give to situations. Conditioning happens when we associate a past memory, like taking aspirin for a headache, with a physiological change, like pain relief. This creates a loop where our inner state prompts us to seek external solutions, like taking aspirin, which then changes our inner state again. When something outside of you triggers a change inside you, it's called an associative memory. If this happens repeatedly, the external trigger can become so powerful that even a sugar pill resembling a real medication can ease your pain, just like the aspirin. This is how the placebo effect works. The second element, expectation, plays a role when we anticipate a different outcome. For instance, if a doctor gives us a new medication promising pain relief, we expect it to work. This belief influences our suggestibility, linking the new medication with the possibility of being pain-free. If we emotionally accept this new outcome and feel it strongly enough, our brain and body respond as if the change has already occurred, releasing similar chemicals into our body as if the drug had worked. The third element, assigning meaning, is crucial for the placebo effect. When we understand the significance behind an action, we invest more purposeful energy into it. For example, when hotel maids learned about the physical benefits of their daily tasks, like vacuuming and scrubbing, they began to see them as exercise. This new meaning behind their actions motivated them to work harder, resulting in improved health. Conversely, those who didn't know about the health benefits didn't assign the same meaning to their tasks. If you believe in something, like a treatment or procedure, because you understand its benefits, you're more likely to respond positively to it, improving your health. The more meaning you attach to a potential experience, the better you'll be at intentionally changing your inner state just by thinking. Understanding the possible rewards of what you're doing helps your brain and body replicate the desired outcome. In simpler terms, the more you believe in something, the better the result. Here's an example. If you had a negative experience in the past, like public speaking, it can leave emotional scars. Just the thought of speaking in front of a group can trigger anxiety and other physical reactions, controlled by your autonomic nervous system, which operates subconsciously. These reactions happen because your mind associates the future thought of speaking with the past feelings of anxiety. Over time, your body learns to respond automatically to that feeling, reinforcing your fears. When we go through familiar feelings and thoughts, it's like we're stuck in a loop of the past. Our brains have a big role in this. Imagine a memory being stamped into your brain like a footprint. This happens when you experience something. That memory stays in your brain, just like a footprint stays on the ground. You can bring back this memory whenever you want, especially if it was a strong feeling. So, if you had a bad experience like messing up a speech, you can remember all the feelings that came with it. Feelings are the result of things that happened to us in the past. When we experience something, our senses take it in and send the info to our brain. Then, our brain makes chemicals that make us feel certain ways. So, if you had a bad speech experience, all the things you saw, heard, and felt at that moment changed how you felt inside. This created a memory in your brain, linking what happened outside with how you felt inside. After that tough day, as you drove home, you kept replaying the speech in your head. Each time you remembered, you felt the same way all over again, because your brain and body reacted the same each time. When you keep thinking about past events, your body reacts like they're happening all over again. Even if you're alone in your car, your body feels the same as when the event first occurred. Your brain wires itself to remember these thoughts, making them stick around longer. When you tell others about what happened, you're reliving those feelings, making them even stronger. This cycle can last a long time, even becoming part of who you are. If someone asks you to speak in public again, you might feel anxious and scared, just like before. Your body reacts without you even realizing it. This shows how powerful our thoughts can be. Just thinking about something can change how our body feels and reacts. It's like our mind and body are working together to create our reality. Imagine if someone asked you why you keep letting your past define you. You'd probably tell a story that matches your memories and feelings, maybe even exaggerating a bit. What you'd really be saying is that you haven't changed much since some event years ago. It's like your body and mind are stuck in that moment, unable to move forward. You might feel like you're trapped by your body, your surroundings, and time itself. But to change, you'd have to be stronger than these things. Think of it like this. You've trained your body to react a certain way, just like Pavlov trained his dogs. So when something reminds you of that past event, your body automatically responds, even though you're not actually in that moment anymore. If you keep expecting your future to be like your past, you're limiting yourself. You're stuck in a predictable reality, not open to new experiences or choices. And if you keep telling yourself negative things like, "I'm not good at public speaking," you're making it harder to change. Your thoughts and beliefs shape your reality. Whether you're trying to change for the better or staying stuck in old habits, you're basically your own placebo. It's up to you to decide what you believe and how you want to change. To live a fulfilling life, we need to understand and use the power of our energy. This idea has been a big deal in philosophy for a long time. Smart people have talked about how our thoughts shape our lives. Some say our thoughts work like magnets, attracting experiences that match how we feel. A famous philosopher, Immanuel Kant, didn't directly talk about the law of attraction, but he said our minds shape how we see the world. He compared our thoughts to glasses that help us understand what's happening around us. So, our thoughts build our reality. Eastern philosophy also talks about how our thoughts create our world. Laozi, an old Chinese philosopher, said that staying positive helps us handle life better and attracts good things to us. The saying, "Watch your thoughts, they become words. Watch your words, they become actions," shows how important it is to pay attention to what we think. Practicing positive thinking, like saying affirmations and imagining good things, can make our lives happier and more meaningful. These ideas are supported by famous philosophers like Jean-Paul Sartre and Aristotle. Sartre's existentialism says we're responsible for finding meaning in life, and affirmations connect with his idea of shaping our worldview. Basically, what you feel is what you attract. If you focus on positive things, the universe will respond positively. Different thoughts and feelings have different energies. Even saying a word can affect someone's mood. This is called vibrational frequency, which measures how good or bad the energy of something is. For example, love brings good vibes, while hate brings bad ones. Ancient philosopher Plato said, "Our thoughts and feelings have vibrations, affecting how we act." Albert Camus believed that even though life may seem meaningless, we can find happiness and meaning in it by choosing positive feelings. Camus encouraged us to rebel against feeling meaningless by staying positive. Feeling negative connects with Stoicism, which teaches us to stay calm and peaceful no matter what's happening. These ideas from philosophy help us understand how our emotions and thoughts affect our lives. Even modern science, like David Bohm's implicate order, shows how everything is connected. Taking care of our physical health through exercise and good food choices helps us feel better mentally too. Rest and relaxation, like meditation and spending time in nature, also raise our energy levels. Using tools like affirmations, visualization, and healing methods can change our subconscious positively. Surrounding ourselves with positivity also helps raise our vibrations. By following these steps, we can improve our quality of life and well-being. Embracing the power of energy in our daily lives can help us unlock our full potential and create the life we dream of.